Hello and welcome back to Sip the Tea with Roxy for this Saturday, July the 5th. We are on part 3, guys. Hi, I forgot to put on my mic. Hold on 1 second. Anyways, guys, we are on part 3, and in between me posting the last video and me coming back, I saw Santos and them's live, and they are on with Jessie too, and some other girl. I don't know who that girl is, but it's Santos, Uncle Fester, Jessie, and some other female. If you don't know who Jessie is, it's somebody else that actually spoke to or dated very briefly. He was in jail. She helped him get out of jail. She held him down. And then once he was out of jail, she was like, peace. I don't want to be with you. Bye. See you later. Anyway, we just left part 2 with Ashley realizing that Santos and Bree were on live with her ex. And she was like chasing him around saying, you see, that's why I can't work with you. Anyway, eventually Bree does go and spray Ashley because she's looking for an apology for her attacking her the night before.
If you love winter, you'll spray it. If you love winter, you're going to spray it.
Oh, 2, 3, 1.
Look at Bree. She's running the way she ran in San Antonio.
Okay, we're saying it.
Better lock the door.
It didn't even touch her.
It's like the Maury show.
I'm sorry.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Come on. Oh, they're distracted. They're distracted.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey!
It did touch me. Why are you doing that?
Stop, Ash.
Why?
Ash, stop.
Why are you doing that?
Ash, stop.
Don't y'all already asked you.
Stop. Ash, stop.
Pull her hair.
I've already asked you to stop. Okay, we're even. Right. And you continue to do it. Come on.
Pull her hair.
Hey, y'all need to. All right.
Marrana. Not fast, Haruka.
Feel it. We can still
Stop that.
rain.
30
30
seconds.
30 seconds.
Cause you free world.
Babe, you're gonna get Birdie mad. Come on.
There it goes. If you could put some
didn't
basketball
even
work, maybe
touch
put it
her.
somewhere. We can help Lucy.
You see, where was I? If this was real, they would have been screaming around. They'll just be like getting to work, if y'all know what I'm trying to say. Now, eventually, they're bringing their live to an end, and Ashley tells Uncle Fester, sheriff's coming to your house.
Y'all have fun.
Ash, I'm ready for my apology. Wait, Fro, please don't start. Fro, like, don't. What? Look, he's still on live. He's the one on live. I'm on with control on. No. Yeah, leave her alone right now.
Okay.
Alright, I'll give my apology later.
And my apology, too.
He's still on live. Tell him the sheriff's will be at his house for a little bit.
Oh, the sheriffs are coming to you right now.
Okay. Tell him I'll have a burger for him.
What?
Y'all have fun.
Ash, I'm ready.
Okay, guys, this is where it gets a little foggy for me because my light just died. Hold on. Okay, we got it back. Anyway, this is where it gets a little foggy for me when on how the way things transpired. Now, listen, I don't get on often. You know, you guys all know I have a special needs daughter. I'm like this all the time. That's why I'm truly thankful for you Clippers, because my daughter in my house will not allow me just to sit there and watch the step by step to see what's happening day by day. If I didn't have Clippers and my followers sending me things, it would be very hard for me to get my updates together, because remember, I'm 42, I'm a mother of 2, I have a daughter who's autistic, I have a business I run out of my house, Made Bright Creations, I have a husband that's an entrepreneur, we have multiple businesses, I'm busy. This right here is my outlet, and I love telling you stories, okay? I'm a good storyteller, that's what I can tell you. So whenever it kind of switched and she was in a hotel, Ashley was in a hotel last night, I was like, how did this happen? Is there a clip of her getting kicked out? Was there a conversation made on live? I don't know. I just know that Ashley was at their house during the day and boom, she's in a hotel at night. Okay, so now this is where we're starting. Anyway, she's in her hotel room. There's another female with her there. I don't know who this person is. If you know who it is, put it in the chat or in the comments so I can know as well. But she goes to tell Bree that she and her are not the same.
Remember, we're not the same. I have custody of my kids. You gotta pay to see your kid. I don't have to pay to see my kids. I can see my kids anytime. If I want to go right now, I can see my kids. If I want to go tomorrow, I can see my kids. I don't have to pay to see my kids like you do. Because why? You're a piece of shit ass mom. You don't know how to be a mom. You're not even a mom. You're literally an egg donor is what you are. So I hope 2K gets all full custody. I pray that 2K, John, gets full custody. Because you don't deserve shit, Brianna Olsen. Brianna Lynn Olsen. You don't deserve shit. You're still on cocaine. You literally are. You're on coke. You and Santos are both on coke. Y'all can't raise a child.
Imagine being so bitter at the age of 36 with no real, how do I put this without being rude? With no real prospects in your future. You're still chasing this 20-year-old man-child, and this 25-year-old woman-child, because you're still chasing this life on TikTok where you want to remain clout. You want to remain to have clout. You're trying to keep your attraction going, but your whole life when it comes to motherhood, adulthood, has been in shambles. And now you're considered one of the internet's biggest infamous TikTokers. There's nothing great on the internet when you look up Ashley Trevino and you Google her. It's all bad, negative things. Nothing great, okay? And now you're bitter, right? Because one, your 20-year-old man-child is not, he's not, to him, you're not his priority anymore. And Bree, it has the attitude of being nonchalant. She doesn't care what you say or what you tell her. She's living her life the way she wants to live it. Even though we might not agree with it, it upsets you that you are no longer this weird relationship you have with Santos, his number one. And I wouldn't brag about her not having custody of her son and how you do and how you can go see your kids right now. I can go see my kids right now if I wanted to, but you still don't. You don't even live with your children. They're not with you every night and every day. They don't even want to be with you. At least Bree can switch it and turn the tables to where Winter and her relationship can continue to grow and blossom. So when he is a teenager, he will protect his mother and be on his mother's side, and Bree be proud of who his mom is, if she decides to make a turn for the better. So your flex is not flexing, boo. You have your children and you're not even with them. And then you're like, I don't have to pay to see my kids. I can see my kids whenever I want to with your faces that you make. But technically, you do have to pay to see your kids or do have to pay to have a relationship with them because your money drives them to not think of the fact that you're not with them. Okay? That's your way you're paying them off so you can go and do your shenanigans while they're at home with your mama and daddy. And the words, you don't know how to be a mom, should never, ever come out of Ashley Trevino's mouth. Ever. Anyway, sorry. You see how I get into these, like, you know, because it's the principle of things. As I'm a principle type of woman. Anyway, eventually she goes on to call them Coca-Cola heads. You know what? We have to go to part 4 for that. I ain't got room right here. I'll see you in part 4.